It'd been so much smarter to wear walking shoes, and I just realized this. I should have brought Sissy to the park too, damn it. Hey. I didn't think very well about anything before I left the house. I should have wore walking shoes. Didn't do that. Should have grabbed my dog. Didn't do that either. Yeah, that would have been very smart to wear walking shoes to walk in a park, or the dog. But I didn't think that far ahead apparently. Whoops. So my back is fucking killing me, like for real. I should have took a fucking arthritis pill before I left because I am that old that I require arthritis meds. Getting old sucks. Hey, watch out! Don't show your face in here. You might get called out. You might trigger some people. Be careful. So, what's really weird about YouTube Lives on my phone and YouTube Lives on my computer is my computer makes it to where I can kind of set out the spammy comments, and the one on your phone cannot. That's the one thing I do not like about YouTube Lives on my phone. Right? Make them cry, make them cry. God, yesterday last night, I'm so glad I had to go get my husband when I did, dude, because I was about to lose my ever-loving shit. I cannot even understand somebody sitting there calling me a liar while lying straight to my fucking face while I'm holding the proof that they're lying. I never said that. Really? Here's the motherfucking proof, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You lost your damn mind? Call me a fucking liar while I'm holding proof in my hand that you're lying. Like, you done lost your mind. One of my little trolls. They thought they were going to be real smart, and they weren't. But that's trolls for you. They don't troll smart, they troll hard. Where's the basket for that one? Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. Oh, I know I have many. I know. It's alright, it's all good. No. I do what I do, and I say what I say for reasons. So... yeah, no, Shelly, that's what I was trying. I was being for real. I was like, do you have a learning disability that I can help you understand things? Because when I answer the same question a multitude of ways, like trying to get through this person's head, like a multitude of ways, and then because I have to change the way I'm saying it because they're not understanding it the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, then it's, well, that's not what you said before. You're lying. If you would have listened to what I said before, we wouldn't still be having this conversation. So I have to, reiterate what the hell I'm saying 17 ways because you're obviously not comprehending it. And then because I have to phrase it a different way because you ain't getting it, now I'm the bad guy. Fuck that shit. Either get some fucking comprehension or don't try to trap me with my words. You're the reason I'm having to change the way I'm saying shit because you're obviously not grasping what the fuck I'm saying. It's not hard. No, I'm in town. No, you literally just texted me as the live started. So I couldn't answer because literally I'd gotten out of the car, walked about 4 steps, and you texted me and I'm like, well, can't answer that. So... No, I don't know. I don't know. If somebody asks me a question, I answer it to the best of my ability. If they don't understand it, I try to rephrase it. If they don't understand it again, I'm going to rephrase it about one more time, and then I'm going to be done. Because at that point, you're choosing to not understand what I'm saying, and you're choosing it because you don't like the answer I'm giving. My answer is not going to change based on what you like. It's going to be what it fucking is. And if you don't like it, you can kick fucking rocks. So, it's literally that simple. Yeah, I walked on. I went to the wrong. I want to be over here, and this is killing my back. My SI joint is fucked. Ain't it pretty? It's so pretty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop here for a second because my SI joint is fucking killing me. I don't know. I don't know if they just choose to be obtuse, choose to try to catch me in something that, like, I shouldn't have to rephrase the answer to a question 75 fucking times. Hey. Fucking wild. But today is the last day of May, which is wild to me. I cannot believe it's the last day of May. It's really pretty out. It's really pretty out, but I probably could have got away with even wearing a frickin' hoodie. It's probably about 70-some degrees, though, to be honest. But I'm in the shade, where I should have wore shoes, and I did not. I wore flippy floppies. So, I'm going to try sitting over here for a hot second. I was going to go down there and sit in that one, but I'm going to sit here for a second. Because my SI joint is really killing me. Hey. So, yeah, I wanted to go outside, and I'm like, well, I'll go live. I was like, well, should I do it on TikTok or should I do it on YouTube? I'm like, no, I'll do it on YouTube. I was seeing a bunch of stuff. Apparently, that live that I had mentioned yesterday that had Justin on TikTok and Robbie Harvey, and it had Jolly Ginger at the point that I scrolled by. Apparently, Mama Tot got on and was like, oh my God, it was so good. And then was like, JP Miller was on there. That was dumb for him. I guess he came on, he didn't answer a whole lot of questions or anything, but he made the comment, justice for Micah. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? If she did this to herself and you had her expeditedly cremated with no GSR test or toxicology test or any test at all, why would you say justice for Micah? That seems really odd. So I don't know if that was something subliminal or if that was a Freudian slip or what it was, but I'm pretty sure that if you're dead set that your loved one, did something to themselves, why would you say justice for? That's kind of wild. He went into, so there was Robbie Harvey, Justin on TikTok, and Jolly Ginger. That's the name I know him. I don't know if he still goes by that name. But they, when I scrolled by, they were on a live together, and I thought, wow, that's kind of to see all three in one place, And I guess apparently there was times this one had gotten off or that one had gotten off, and I guess JP's neighbor came over and said that JP would talk if Robbie got off the live or something. So he got off the live, and I guess the phone was there with I guess he was talking to Justin, I would assume, and I guess he didn't say a whole lot, but why you would say justice for Micah, I have no idea. If she supposedly was just just did what she did type deal. So but apparently that was the live that everybody should have watched yesterday. he's smart, he'll cut that into a video and put it on for video for all of us to enjoy. Since I had no idea that was going to happen, I just scrolled by it because I was like, okay, well, there's a bunch of bigger name TikTokers all together. I didn't even really know that they went in the same circle. Me and Justin are mutuals, but and I talk to him on occasion, but I didn't know that they all knew each other to go live, I guess, unless they had planned for the whole. Well, no, the JP thing I think hit him out of the. I don't think it was planned for JP to come on. But he did. Probably not the smartest thing he could have done, to be honest. You're not sure who they are. They're fairly bigger TikTokers. I just didn't know that they'd be all in the same live, I guess. I mean, like, it makes sense because Justin does true crime and Robbie does narcissistic men and Ginger likes his tea. So, I mean, like, it would probably be a perfect trifecta, honestly, to have, a true crime narcissistic man with a lot of drama around him on a live with those three people because, well, I mean, he fits every genre. Why are they... Don't put that. No, don't do that. Don't put food in the water. Don't do that. Don't stop that. Stop doing that. Why are you standing on the bridge? Nobody can get through. Don't put that in there. Yeah, that was on TikTok. I passed it yesterday. I think it was right before I went live or something, because I remember saying, oh yeah, all three of them are on a live, and but I didn't watch it. I don't really watch lives for the most part. My attention span just doesn't allow me to do that, so I seen it, but I didn't stop to watch. So yes, I'm awoke. Better than being asleep. I have never, ever understood how that could ever be an insult. I love that. I love when these little snowflake conservatives come onto something and they're like, you're woke. Yes, it's better than being asleep. Why would you ever be like, why would you ever throw that as like a diss? If I'm woke, that means you're asleep. If you're asleep, that means you're nothing. That means that you have nothing. You stand for nothing. Like, that is the dumbest insult I've ever heard that's happened in years. I love when people come in and like, you're woke. Yes, I am woke. Number one, I am awake. Number two, if I'm woke, that means I'm fucking standing for something and I'm not sitting there like a fucking sheep being led to slaughter. Yes, master. Yes, master. No, that's fucking stupid. I will never understand that being a fucking insult. It's not a sarcastic insult, it's a stupid insult. It's stupid. There's no sarcasm to it. It's stupidity. If you can literally think that that's an insult you're going to toss at somebody, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, why don't you just go on lives and be like, I'm a sheep, I'm asleep? Because that's what it sounds like. Because you might as well come in and announce that you're the dunce cap in the room, because that's all you're doing anyway. Your uncle has a turtle named Titsy. Now that's a random thing that somebody can come in and say, and that can be a conversation starter. At least that's a conversation starter. Does it help when we heart the live? It helps when you like the live, the little finger up on top. But they make that pretty hard to access when you're on a live, especially when you're on mobile, apparently. Apparently mobile is set up completely different than computer, and I found that out because if I was on my computer, I could filter out stupid spammy comments, but on the phone, for whatever reason, it doesn't give you that option. So, here we sit with a sleep sheep G. Everyone is a sheep. Everyone is programmed. You can only choose who or what What, who, or what will program you? Was that your attempt at intellectually bantering the fact that I took your insult and shoved it up your ass and turned it sideways? Because you failed. Just FYI. Yeah, liking the live is nice. However, liking the live can also shove it into the FYP of YouTube, which is how yesterday I got 17,000 trolls who thought they were witty, all repeating the same thing. Here's my thing, again, as a person who can troll better than anybody in this room, why? Because I've done it. Who? To myself. Proved a point. Anyway, long story. I could tell that in a minute. Troll smart, not hard. If you're going to go into somebody's live and try to be witty, come in with a witty troll statement. Something like, "Oh, did you fall into a tackle box? Her. Oh my god, did you dye your own hair? Is that Kool-Aid? Oh, look at Joe. Hello, sir. How you doing, sir?" I see it. They're a dime a dozen, dude. I mean, I've been burned better by 3-year-olds that are honest than some of these fucking asswits in their mommy's basement jerking off to fucking whatever they find in their daddy's basement. I mean, it's wild to me. If you're gonna come in and troll, like, come correct. Have some witty repertoire. I mean, it's lame, for real. Like it's I can't even, like, the people that come in and they, like, the best thing I got yesterday. Let's see what was the top that I saw over and over. Comments about my hair, comments about my piercings, calling me fat, and calling me sir. If the only thing you can do is take pot shots at my appearance because you can't take pot shots at my intellect, you're already not on my level. Period. You're already not on my level. Oh, and my age. And my age. Honey, you young whippersnappers would never make it in society 20, 30 years ago. You would all be crying into your stuffies that somebody hurt your feelings. Oh, I know. It's wild. So, let me tell you a story about trolling. And and number one, how stupid trolls are. But number two, just at the fact how you can literally, like, I'm gonna have to give the trolls some tips, to be honest. So back in the day, you guys know that I used to get influxed with trolls, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I would get influxed with trolls, dude, just like it was last night. And we were fucking with some of the trolls or whatever, and I made my own troll fucking account. And people didn't, you couldn't even tell. I made my own fucking troll account. Um, and caught this one that was, I don't know, they were going after me in some weird way. I mean, they hijacked my Amazon list. Not even kidding, that's a real thing people do. They hijacked my Amazon list. What they did was and you have to go into your Amazon settings and turn this off, FYI. They went on my Amazon list and put everything in a cart so that nobody could buy anything. Not even kidding. But they thought they were whatever, and they would come in and they'd run their mouth and whatever. Well, they thought that they were being really sneaky and snaky, and they'd get into my Snapchat list where I would send out, like, live alerts, and they thought they were being really snaky and really smart. Well, it took, and I'm not kidding, and I still have the screen records and everything because Google Drives live forever. But there's people, I don't know if there's people in this room or not that was there, but I managed to get this one troll eating out of my fucking hand in 10 minutes. And it was super easy because all I had to do was talk shit on myself. And I'm sitting there in a group of people. There's like 10, 15 of us. And this troll is all, they're acting hard shit, talking about how they're the boss and they run this show and blah, blah, blah. And I come in and I'm like, I'm like, man, I can't stand that fucking bitch. I used to go to school with her. Me and her were like best friends, so tight in senior year. But then, man, she just pulled this shit. And, man, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so fucking crazy and wild. Like, the stories I could tell you on this bitch, you would be able to just destroy her. Of course, that gets their attention because, ooh, they're going to destroy Ryan. Ah! So I'm sitting here making up all these fucking stories about myself. Saying all sorts of random crazy shit. I mean, wild shit. Wild, wild shit. And my friends are losing their mind. They're like, oh my God. They're like, what is wrong with you? They were like, you are way meaner than any other troll. I'm like, it's not hard, dude. Like, these trolls come in and they think that they're hurting. You know, oh, you're fat. You fell into a tackle box. You're old. You have purple hair. Bro, the insults I could hurl in your direction would make you cry and hug your stuffies at night. Like, I'm sitting here decimating myself to this guy. Just, I mean, balls to the fucking wall saying horrible shit about me. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I had fucking passwords to these troll accounts. Well, you know, why don't you get on this account here and help us? Why don't you get on here and help us do this? And why don't... Bro, you guys... Troll smart, not hard. My God. Number one, if somebody can infiltrate you in 10 minutes, you're a rookie. Number two, if what is in your fucking arsenal is pot shots about how somebody looks that they can fix in 5 minutes, that's some fucking lame shit. Come at me about my intellect. Come at me about my viewpoints. Come at me about fucking anything, but sitting here making pot shots about my hair, my piercings, my weight, or my age. Fuck, dude, I've been roasted better by 5-year-olds. Sit the fuck down. Oh, yes, that was the day we got the pass. Yes, that was the day. That was the day. Oh, no, that was a different one that came eating on my hand. That's a different one. That's a different one. That's a different one. That one felt bad for what they did to me. No, I'll give you this. I'll show you. I'm more than one account. And me and my team divvied up the list of probably 40 accounts that we had, probably 40, 50 accounts of these trolls. And they gave me this password to one account, and told me to check one other account. And we divvied it up between 15 of us. And we took this password and we ran it through 40 or 50 accounts. And we found 8 of the accounts using this password. They didn't think we were going to do that. And we found 8 accounts using that password. And then I was talking about verbiage and how you can tell who somebody is by their verbiage. And I kept saying, this one account, I'm telling you, this one account is like at least 14 accounts. It's at least 14 accounts. I said, I'm telling you. It is. And my mods thought I was crazy. They're like, no. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is at least 14 accounts. They say the same shit, the same way, all the time. There's at least 14 accounts this motherfucker's running. That motherfucker came into one of my lives. And they logged in and out in my live. I still have the video up on Real Crime Replay, buried in the private, but it's still there. They came in that night on 35 accounts, logged in, logged out, and said the same thing. On 35 accounts, I'm going up a hill. Not take pot shots at them, fat and out of shape. I am a shape. I'm circle. It's okay. Anyway, they came in on 35 accounts that night. 35. And in the days to come, we tied another 40 accounts to them. I'm out of breath because A, my stamina is shit. B, I was going up a hill. C, I smoke. D, I'm overweight. Oh, gee, did I just get all of the trolls' little fodder by my own self? Holy shit. Oh, look how this tree is all busted up. Yeah, I still have where I had put on that fucking night. They came in on 35 fucking accounts, did it on a live, dudes. There was so many people in there that witnessed it. And I'm like, I told y'all, motherfuckers. I told you. I said, it was obvious that this guy ran like numerous accounts. Obvious because of what they said, how they said it, when they said it, how they'd come in together. And you know what the kicker is? And this is why I say the things I do about people running multiple accounts. This person would have 2 or 3 of their accounts in the live at the same time. Because all you have to do is run it on a phone, a computer, and an iPad all at the same time, and you can literally talk in a chat as 3 different people. And they would do it all the time. That's why nobody believed me that they had multiple accounts. Well, they're all in there at the same time. And this is fucking, at the time, 2021. You think we don't all have iPads and cell phones and computers? You think we can't borrow our kid or our significant other's phone? Because you can. And that's exactly what they were fucking doing. They had multiple accounts. You would like to apologize for what? For what? I had somebody come up in my DMs today and apologize to me. Somebody that's been running me through a fucking ringer. I'm not gonna say her name. I told her I wouldn't. Somebody randomly, just out of fucking nowhere, is like, I am sorry for everything I've done to you. That shit that Fancy pulled last night was bullshit. And I'm like, true facts. True facts. And she's like, can you not post this? I was like, I'm not gonna post it. But I just thought it was funny. I'm like, that was fucking random. Yay, leggings. They're falling down. You apologize on behalf of your troll bros. That's too far. Honey, you want to know about too far trolls? Let me tell you about too far trolls. Let's see. This year, since that's happened, fast forward to 2024. Those same trolls have called my work, put out false information because my husband had a guy on his friends list that he had talked to 5 times from 5 years ago. They went through his list, found him, said that my husband, because he knew the guy, and the guy had went to prison for bad kid things, that my husband must also do bad kid things. So they put out a false rumor that my husband, that they called my work, they called the cops on me, they tried to get my animals taken away. So yeah, when I say that I hope for every person that takes online beef offline into real life, that they get every portion of karma at them, I hope they do. Hope they do. Hope they get everything coming to them. And my husband's like, you can't do that. I'm like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can absolutely hope that they get what's coming to them. Because I'm not saying specifically, that looks like the meme dog.
That's what it is.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not wishing a specific thing on them, like, you know, a meteor falling on the sky, but just that karma and justice get delivered swiftly and quickly and justly, I guess. So, I don't know which way to go, so I'm standing here for a second. So, yeah, see, Cindy, like, for me, like, it's one thing when the trolls were being stupid, and I could infiltrate them, and it was online. But when you start taking shit offline, and you're calling people's jobs or whatever, like, number one, you better make sure your nose is clean, because I am not an offensive player, but I'm a motherfucking defensive player, and you don't want to activate that shit. But I don't believe in going real world. I don't think it's right. I don't believe that some of the trolling, I don't even know if you could call it trolling at this point. Some of the stuff that's going on TikTok is beyond trolling, in my opinion. It's beyond trolling. I mean, there's a difference between not liking somebody and whatever, but when you're making all your content about a person, it's no longer trolling, it's obsessive, stalky behavior. And, like, it's weird and it's gross. I mean, you can not like a creator, sure. There's lots of creators I don't like. Lots of creators that you guys love that I don't like. But I'm not going to make all my content me everything from destroying their content they're putting out to taking their videos and changing them into cartoon characters or whatever the fuck they're doing to all the fancy shit, which, I mean, honestly, the bitch deserves it, but at the same time, I'm not for it, so I'm really rocking a hard place on that one. Because I don't think it's right for anybody. I don't think it's right for anybody to have the shit that's been going on TikTok and Reddit. And then back to my original bench, by the way. All the stuff that goes on places like Reddit or TikTok where they just pot shot people. Just pot shots. Just absolute pot shots. She is way far back. I hope she's got a good zoom. Hope she's got a good zoom. Well, there you go, G. I can agree with you on that. Well, the second part, not the first part, obviously. No, trolling, you know, here's my deal. I don't even understand. Now, let's take G here, for example. Let's say he's sitting at home and he's waiting for his Call of Duty friends to come on. And he's got an extra 10 minutes, so he goes scrolling through lives, and he's like, you look like Elvin the Chipmunk. Goes to the next live. You know, your mother smells like beer, or whatever the fuck you idiots say. Harmless, stupid, you're fat comments, essentially. Stupid whatever, they're dumb. I'm going to make fun of you for them. But that would be trolling. That's trolling. When people are literally losing their entire identity because they're so obsessed with a creator or seven, that's beyond trolling. That's obsessive stalker behavior that, like, literally requires therapy at that point, you know? I'm the worst troll ever? No, not even close. If I were to unleash myself into some of these lives, I would be banned immediately. That's why I'm telling people. People are like, oh, you're in so-and-so's live. You're in so-and-so's Discord. You're in so-and-so's Snark page. You're in so-and-so. Fuck, I am. Fuck, I am. Y'all motherfuckers would have banned me in about 2 sentences. I'm not gonna go in and play nice. Like, I'd be banned straight up so fast. Not to mention, I think I've made it more than abundantly clear that I do not know how to function Discord or Reddit. I can't figure out either one of those fucking sites. So, my mother smelled like beer all the time. She was an alcoholic. Functioning, though. Functioning. That woman never missed a goddamn day of work, even if she was sick. I can't stand the smell of beer now because of that. Hey, Lily, the sky is blue. Oh my god, the sky is blue. Holy shit, the sky is blue. Oh my god. Lily, I would have never known the sky was blue. Oh my god. I can't with people, man. I can't. By the way, sweetheart, it's, you forgot the R. Hello from Finland. Oh, I know, it's wild. People come in and say the dumbest fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh, you missed me trash talking you for the past, I don't know, 5 minutes. Should have showed up earlier. I was talking about how obsessive and petty and annoying you were. Without naming names, of course. I wanted to give some respect. The sky is orange red here. Is blue. Is blue. So, alrighty, here's what I figure. Now, I unbanned you from my Discord. Left you a nice mean note, by the way, if you do happen to show up. Did leave you a nice note if you happen to go in there and scroll up. But here's the deal. I think that until you change that picture on your YouTube, I'm going to have to block you, which is going to have to force you to come in on a different name. Because, like I've said, if you want to come in my space, you're going to do it respectively, or you can go sit and spin. So you can either change your profile picture and stay, or you're going to have to make a whole nother account. Sound good? Okay, you too, G. The sun is not setting here yet. It's actually still really pretty. It's really pretty out. I should have, if I would have thought about it, I would have grabbed Sissy. She's got her stroller now, and I should have brought her with me, but she gets really agitated when I sit. She wants to go. So, like, if I sit down like I am right now, she gets in the stroller, and she's like, she don't want to sit. She wants to roll. So, and my back is fucking killing me. It's busted, so I've had to sit down, like, what, 2 or 3 times now? I think this is the second time I sat down. Same bench. Same bench. So, but yeah, it's really nice. Like, I could have definitely worn a hoodie, though. Should have worn walking shoes. Should have worn walking shoes. But I didn't. If you're in here and this is your first time here, feel free to subscribe. Better yet, feel free to be a member. Pad my paycheck. To all those people who say, oh my God, get a job. You're watching me at my job. See, and that's the funny thing. For being out there walking. Well, again, I told you in order to come to the Discord, you had to change your name and your picture. And I'm telling you that if you want to keep participating in this live, you're going to change your profile picture, or I'm going to block you, and in order for you to come back in, you're going to have to make another account. And until you change that picture, you won't be able to join the live and talk. And I know how much you love to talk. I know that you can't just sit somewhere and listen, that you have to be heard. You're like Tinkerbell. If people don't clap hard enough, you die. I know that you feel the need to talk and talk over everybody. I'm aware of that. So if I take away your talking privileges to play in my sandbox, my day is won. No, do I vape? No. Never vaped in my life. It's gross, really. Oh yeah, that was the other caveat. If you come in my Discord and start shit with Iris, or anybody in my Discord, actually, it's not just Iris. It's not like he's my little pet and I have to defend him. Anybody, you're not going to come in my area of the internet and start pissing all over everything. So, hello from Australia. Yeah. See, that I can't stop them from joining. I can't stop them. I can't join them. I can't stop them from lurking. I can stop them from talking. And that's what Alrighty cannot handle. They cannot handle being silenced. I've learned that. They love to talk. So, it's simple. In order to talk in this room, you'll change your profile picture. Otherwise, you're just going to have to lurk and be quiet, and that would be glorious. Yes, Tara. Anybody can private message me whenever they want. I am a open inbox person. Here we go. This does not go quick enough. Am I in the same park as last night? No. Mm-mm. No, I'm in a park about an hour away, hour and a half away. Well, thank you, sunshine. On a rainy day, I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. Sorry, that's what your name reminds me of a song. You would be correct, the only Nicole. You look like a giant cunt rag. Am I right too? Well, to answer that question, I have integrity and I'm broke, so I'd say integrity personally. Just saying. Just me. Either a salad or grilled chicken with veggies and some potatoes. That both of those sound good though. Both of those sound good. I can demand all I want. Here's the difference though. I know how much you love to talk. I've never got to use this button before. Oh, I've never got to use that button before, so I'm going to use it. Alrighty doesn't have friends. So they come here and annoy us. You ever been at a family reunion and you got that one little kid running around tugging on everybody's like, hey, 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 hey. Have you ever seen that kid at the family reunion? The one you want to punt into the sun? Yeah, that's alrighty then. They don't have friends, so they come in here and they just hey, 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 hey the whole time. So I'm gonna let them say and mute them so they can't talk. See how that works? No, me and Mike don't have the same tattoo. You need to open your eyeballs. What did you miss? Nothing. We're just sitting here chilling at a park. Do I have any games on my phone? No. I do not have games on my phone. Actually. I got too much shit on my phone. I have to do something because I changed debit cards when I got my new name. And my Google where you hold my Google Cloud messaged me. They're like, your payment didn't go through. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to change the payment and it won't let me change the payment. I'm like, well, fuck. That's not good. Which is worse, being in a cult that covert kills or praying and wanting to be a good-hearted person? Those two are not mutually exclusive. Oh, I know, right? People pay money to have these horrible freckles that I have. And it's funny because the more sun I have, the worse they get. Brah. Brah. Hit the vape mouth, sucker. Sit and spin, motherfucker. Are we rhyming today? My bad. I vape for the taste. Please, bitch. I got mods that are... I could deep lung something, but these, you can't deep lung these motherfuckers. I mean, you can. It's easier to deep lung a vape, though. These are more mouth to lung than they are than they are direct to lung. My sister was telling me about you last night, and you're not even as bad as she said you were. Do you know? First of all, this guy's probably never been in here, but let me tell you a story about that. I actually have a story that goes with that. So, in my first Reddit community, people they had distributed my snark page on a list of snarks. And there was some people who, went into the snark page and they were reading about me, and they come to my live and they're like, "We're here from Reddit." And I'm like, "Sit down. Judge me in real life." And I've had more than one person say, "You know what? You're not as bad as they say you are." No, I made out to be a monster, and I'm not. But that's okay. It's all good. I'm not covering my mic. This is Nick. This is Nick. This is Nick. I've been basically stalked and harassed by a customer and poisoned. At the same time, did the customer poison you? Oh, I was stalked and harassed by a cult and poisoned. Uh, seek legal help? I don't know. She can flex. I'm not flexing my vape, honey. If I was flexing my vape, I'd go get my $100 mod, not a $10 disposable. I'd much rather flex that than this. This is just a lot easier to carry when you're walking. I don't know what to tell you. Open your ears. This is a disposable, yeah. I went to go get a couple more disposables, and the place was closed. I got up late. They closed at like 6. Carissa, so what happens is when I'm on mobile, it doesn't give me the option to put subscriber for 5 minutes or whatever. So what happens is these weird Looney Tunes find me and they just come in and make some weird comment. I look like transgender Captain Kangaroo. That hurts, Nicole. I must go cry in my room right now. Oh no. Oh, my mods know better. My mods know better. Most people have mods so that the mods can, do the dirty work. My mods know that I like to play with my dinner before I eat it. So I allow it to a point. The one actually the quickest way to get blocked in here is not being stupid because I can have fun with you, but it's the ones that just repeat. They just repeat, and it takes up my screen. It's annoying. So I just the ones that come in and they just repeat the same word like 7 times in a row. Those ones got to go first because they take up my time. So I do. I like to play with the trolls. Breathe air. I am. I'm outside. I am outside in the fresh sun. Whoa, shit. See, that's how it works. This is fun. This is like whack-a-mole. This is like whack-a-mole. It's kind of fun. Any other ones? There we go. That was fun. That was like playing a game on my phone, Cindy. I don't need a game on my phone. I can play Whack-A-Troll on here. That's kind of fun. Oh, I know, Sunshine. It's wild. Like I said, it's school is out, and all the 13-year-olds waiting for their Call of Duty buddies to log in before bedtime have to come in and act like they got a big dick, which they don't. So, what flavor's your air? Yours is air. Air's boring. Actually, this air, Kentucky smells beautiful. Kentucky smells like laundry detergent. It's wild to me. Like, the second you cross into a Kentucky, like you cross the Kentucky state line, it just smells better. So, absolutely nobody plays Call of Duty anymore. I would beg to differ. I would beg to differ. I know a lot of people that play it. I'm from Kentucky. Maybe they shouldn't try to come in here swinging it then. I'm actually talking about their little dick energy. It's an energy, which you are exuding. Oh, BD. The generic Five Below insult just kills. Oh my god. If you bought that, I would take it back, man. That clearance insult was rough. Did you get that out of a joke book? Ouch. Am I in Harlan? No. I'm in Harlan though. I love the show Justified. I went down to Harlan just to go look because I love the show Justified. Well, before they remade it anyway. I don't really like the remake. I watched they filmed it really dark. It looks like somebody forgot to turn the light on, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's very green. It's super everything in Kentucky is fucking green. I'm from Detroit. There's nothing green in Detroit except for maybe the water and the nuclear active fish. We were actually told we could not eat the fish out of the river because they were nuclear active. They have a festival this weekend. You know how many festivals are in Kentucky? It's wild. Do you know there is one that is a poke salad festival? Do you know that they have a festival for weeds? Literal weeds. Poke salad is a weed. The humidity is not bad. Look, like I said, I'm from right under Detroit. And I used to live on the lake, and it would literally run 96, 97 humidity all the time. Like, I went back there 2 years ago after I left, and I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. I don't know how I lived there for 36 years. I could never breathe. Humidity down here is like nothing. Like, there's no, like, when it is humid, you can feel the humidity because it's never humid. So, you've been to Detroit? Congratulations. I'm glad you survived. I lived right under Detroit. Just like right under it. It's just a lot easier to say Detroit because nobody was actually going to know the city that I was going to talk about. Kiki, it's because when you're on YouTube mobile, I can't do the setting that says you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. So they are able to influx in, but that's okay. Michigan is a dump. Now, if you get over here, like in this area, it's not bad at all. You get up by Traverse or Muskegon or the UP, but man, when you're down in this section, oh my God, so bad. So bad. I'm breathing quite fine, actually, see? Holy shit, I'm breathing. I've never been to Chicago. No. Lincoln Park was a little bit north. Do you know, I lived in Monroe. So it was about 30 minutes south. Monroe was literally almost dead center in the middle of Detroit and Toledo, Ohio. So it's like right in the middle of Detroit and Toledo. It's actually purple hair. It's actually purple. It's faded though. It is kind of pink. Who knew? You know what, Keller? Who sits in a live when they could be out with their friends poking at people they don't know? Keller does. Holy shit, Keller does. Have I ever been mugged in Detroit? No. Although I will tell you this, if you drive down Gratiot in Detroit, make sure your car is locked. They will literally walk up and try to get in your car. I've had that happen on numerous occasions. Yes, home of Lazy Boy. 100%. Yep. 100%. Tell me more about me, I couldn't tell you. Ask me a question, I can answer it, but to like pull something out of my ass, I couldn't do it. Tony Pocky's. No, I've heard it. Now, there was a Tony Pocky's up in, like, Big Beaver. Let me tell you about Detroit. We have an exit on 75. Big Beaver Road, exit 69. I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea, but there was a Tony Paco's up there. You're with friends outside, and you're still choosing to do this? What does that say about you? I was only a Biden voter because Bernie didn't make it to the ballot. Also, he was the shinier piece of shit, so I went with the shiny shit instead of the stinky shit. It's all right. Yes, Big Beaver and Troy. Yeah, you know where I'm at. Yep, up by 14 Mile where Somerset Mall was. Man, that's a fucking mall. That mall is a fucking joke. My God, you can't even breathe the air. It costs so much in that fucking mall. It's like shopping in New York City. You walk in that mall and you instantly can't afford nothing. Yeah, Bupper. That looks like my Nikki a little bit. Somerset's on 14, isn't it? Is it on 16? It's been a while since I've been up there. I thought it was on, I always got off on 14. I always got off on 14. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. He's got some really good points. He's going to have a lot of good points when he's sitting in prison for the next God knows how long. It'll be awesome. Yes, a quarter lesbianism, 100%. Actually, no. 75% lesbianism and 25% non-lesbianism. If you're going to get it right, get it right. After all, I do sell merch that says 75% gay. You thought you did something there, but you didn't. Again, troll smart, not hard. Are you a she, they, theirs, zix, or normal? What is normal? What is normal? Normal is a setting on the dryer. Oh, did I actually ever go to Greektown? I think I did. No, I used to go to Casino Windsor. I went to Casino Windsor. I had people that would always go to Greektown, though. Greektown and the other one that was like right across the street. But I always went to Casino Windsor. No, normal's a setting on a dryer, honey. I would never let you hit anything, whether it be me or my vape. I don't like communicable diseases. I'm not a community doorknob. Everybody doesn't get a turn. Not other people. Nice, Ron. I like that analogy. I like that analogy. This is the appropriate representation of Michigan women. It actually is, to be honest. MGM Casino or Motor City. Yeah, they're all like right there. They're all right there. Normal is definitely not me. Very correct. I strive to be unique and not a sheep. Bah! I'm what's wrong with America. Let me tell you a story. I once got blamed for single-handedly, mind you, creating Hurricane Katrina. True facts, true story, totally happened, 2000 and whatever, right after it happened. I actually got blamed for personally starting Hurricane Katrina. That's a lot of power. So if I can start a hurricane, just imagine what I could do with your ass in a jar. Interesting. I know, right, Cindy? I thought that was a pretty good description, to be honest. I'm a goblin demon. That would actually be that would be pretty accurate. I mean, I'm short. I could definitely be a goblin, definitely be a demon. So I mean, you wouldn't be too far off on that one, to be honest. You're back from Call of Duty? That was short, like most men. But anyway, that's a short game. Oh, come on. You don't like the fact that you're talking to somebody who can just literally start natural disasters? That is what happens when you have siblings that drink the Kool-Aid. You get blamed for all sorts of unsightly supernatural beings. I've made it to another area. I'm an omnist. Hence the religious tattoos. I'm an omnist, which means I believe a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Well, I appreciate you, Lily. I live in Kentucky now, yes. You can actually block me, Keller. I mean, feel free. Take them fingers out of your ass and hit the block button. I appreciate that, Cameron. Have a good day. You subscribed to my YouTube channel the other day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who subscribes, comes and sticks around and has a good time. I'm a friendly person, believe it or not. When you're not coming in my house and pissing on my furniture, I'm a nice person. But if you're going to be an absolute asshole to me, I will meet that energy and destroy you with it. Keller, somebody should have reported your parents for having an abomination as a child, but here we are. Merry Christmas? You're a few months late. What do I do for a living? You're looking at it. I am a content creator. And now do you know why I'm just sitting here arguing with trolls? You guys are paying me by being here. I can just sit here and chill and talk to you lovely people all day long. Yeah, there's swings over there. I don't go where the kitty cats are. My vocabulary is a little ripe, if you haven't noticed. I try to abstain from being near children, that way they don't have to listen to my verbiage. Is content creation... Oh, Grom, you have no idea how much I make. You have no idea. You couldn't see the smoke was in the way. It's over there. This is an extreme feminist future. You're right. Why should we allow women to have rights? My God. Heaven forbid we should allow women to have rights. We might not actually go to war every 7 minutes trying to swing around our big dick of who... I have the best country. No, I have the best country. We'd actually exist correctly. What did you just turn into? I don't know. A werewolf? I have no idea. You're telling me that. I have no idea. After 50 sub live, what does that mean? This is a random fun. And Nima, I appreciate you. What is the discussion here and what is the topic? What is going on in this random find? Well, I am sitting here in a park enjoying my day with my normal subscribers and members, and then I have these weird little children in here attempting to be witty. So I'm helping them along. I'm a friendly person myself, that's why I subscribed. You made me laugh so much, just an everyday person. I'm glad you're just you and not like all these other... I appreciate you. So weird to sit in a park talking to myself. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you. See, I'm answering you, Grom. I'm talking to you, Grom. Do you feel special, Grom? Is there any snakes? Probably. It's fucking Kentucky. There's probably definitely snakes in this. Probably, yeah. Which piercing hurt the worst? The ones that I don't have anymore, but probably this bitch right here. This one was not. They pierced it, and they pierced it sideways, so they had to take it out and re-pierce it again. That's not why it hurt. It was because the first time it wasn't pierced correctly. The second time did not feel pleasant, though. Forward helix is not pleasant. You met a bunch of YouTubers, and I stopped into chat. Most of them don't remember meeting me. Well, I appreciate you, Ron. I'll remember you because Run DMC. Am I showing my age? Probably. I hate fake people. They make me so upset. Like, why are you being rude for no reason? I'm wondering why people are being rude for no reason. You're like the secret helper. Have I been to West Virginia? No. I live really close to Virginia, so I've been in Virginia. I've been in Tennessee. I went all over the East Coast on my honeymoon because my husband's a truck driver, and we were paid to travel for my honeymoon. I've not been a lot of places, to be honest. I don't know, Lou. Right about the time I ran off with your dad. I will never, ever, 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 ever go overseas. Not for any other reason other than I will never get on a boat or a plane. Now, if somehow we could teleport, I would love to go to Australia. Australia has always been like this weird pipe dream of mine. Or the Paris catacombs. I would love to go to the Paris catacombs. Yes, my husband still drives truck. He's driven it for 20-some years. You've been married for 38 years? Damn. You do not look old. You don't look 38 to have with somebody for 38 years. I could never be on a plane. I appreciate you, my Lisa. Am I saying that correct? Paris smells. It probably does. It's all those damn dead bodies. No, I can't do planes. No, I can't stand being trapped. Nope. Nope. Let me tell you a story. You thought you did something there, Lou. Do you know I have gotten sunburned in a skylight in a car? I had a sunroof in my car, and I've gotten sunburned using the fucking opening up my moonroof sunroof. I've gotten sunburned. Dead ass facts. Look, when you have my genealogy makeup, I am 27% Irish, 63% German, and 10% mostly Polak. Make your Polak jokes. I got 0.2 Native American, 0.3 Nigerian, and basically I am one of the whitest motherfuckers you will ever meet in your life. I am see-through. I am legit see-through. I appreciate you, Run. Yes, I am. Well, I was born strawberry blonde, which, I mean, can you tell? 50%, honey, I'm way more than 50% trailer park, please. I lived my first 23 years of life in a trailer park. That is not the insult that you think it is. People in trailer parks will fucking fight you. We will always persevere, because you know why? Because if we don't, we will die. If we don't make that money, if we don't do what we have to do, we will die. So I've never understood trailer park as an insult. I have never in my life understood trailer park as an insult, because those are the realest motherfuckers. Those are the ones that got to get that bank, or they're going to fucking die. There ain't no fucking help. When you are poor and when you are whatever, dude, you fucking scrap. You know what you stand for. You stand for what you stand for. Telling me, oh, look, she looks like a trailer park. Bitch, I lived in one for 23 motherfucking years. Proud of it. Proud the fuck of it. And that's how you climb out, dude. That's how I own my own home now. Dude, I never, for real, and there could be some little pot shotters in here. I'll just gloss over y'all. But I'm going to tell you something straight up fact. For anybody in here that is sitting in their trailer or whatever right now thinking, you know, will I ever... When I moved from my trailer to an apartment, I thought, damn, I'm never going to make it out of the trailer. I made it to an apartment. When I bought my first house, damn, I made it out of the apartment. I made it to my house. You know, people from trailer parks appreciate what they're given. They appreciate life. They appreciate the hard work it takes to get somewhere and not something just fucking handed to you, like 90% of fucking society. So, I mean, if you want to throw trailer park at me, fuck. If you think that's an insult, it fucking ain't. It never will be. Ever. It will never be an insult. So you can throw that shit around like fucking air. It ain't gonna bother me. It is cold as fuck by this goddamn creek. My God, it dropped like 20 degrees. Damn. It is cold as shit over here. Absolutely. You know, I will tell you one thing. We got where we got, and we have hit bumps along the fucking way. I'm as real fucking gets, dude. I've been up, I've been down. I've been up, I've been down. I've been up, I've been down, dude. We made it out of the trailer park. My husband got hurt at work, and he was on workman's comp for 11 months. We went through all of our fucking savings, had to declare a bankruptcy. Climbed out of that, was doing good, had to move to Kentucky. We were moving, we went from Detroit to Kentucky in order to follow his job. We had to take like a $15,000 a year pay cut, plus moving down here, plus getting established down here, plus getting whatever we needed for our house and everything down here. And we ended up declaring bankruptcy in the middle of COVID. Again, because that's life. Because that's fucking life. Because you do what you gotta do to fucking survive. So, Willis, you think you're funny, but you're not. It's sad, actually. You know, the people that make poor jokes will never understand. They'll never understand what it's like to earn something. People that can sit there and throw around poor jokes. Oh my God, you're such a trailer person. Oh my God, have you ever worked for anything in your fucking life? Oh my God, have you ever had struggle? Oh my God. Like, because I can tell you that regardless of the shit talkers in here, there's 70 people in here, and I will guarantee you that at least 60 of you have been in my shoes at some point in time. Guaranteed. And as much as most of the people who throw around the trailer park insult, by the way, are living in trailers, and they're projecting their bullshit on other people because they feel bad about themselves. Because that's what 90% of social media is projection. When somebody comes into somebody's room and they're like, you're fat, they feel bad about themselves. Why do you think it doesn't faze me when people come in and they make pot shots at my looks? Because people are making pot shots at them and they're passing it along in standard bully culture. When people are bullied, they bully others. It's a fact. It's scientifically, they've proven that most bullies start from being bullied. So that's what they do. All the people that are coming in here making pot shots about this, that, or whatever, they don't feel good about themselves. And so why am I going to let their words hurt me because they have problems sleeping at night? I sleep fine. I sleep great. I slept a lot today. I took a long-ass fucking nap. Got up in the middle of the afternoon and got on my job. See, now, do I make $1 million a year on YouTube? No. I make supplemental income while my husband works and I'm bored. So I make supplemental income that I go basically blow on vape and Temu. So do I make a lot of money? No. Do I make decent money? Yes. Why do you think I buy so much Temu? Your house has no heating or hot water. It's rough. Look, if you lived in Kentucky, and I'm going to tell you, when I moved to Kentucky, I told people, and I tell people this all the time, there needs to be a DVD before you move to Kentucky, and I'm not even fucking kidding you. There needs to be a DVD of culture shock. When I moved to Kentucky, culture fucking shock. It is the wild fucking west down here. Like, you will be driving. If I was able to drive and show you guys, I would show you. But you will literally be driving, and this is how it is in any neighborhood down here. You could have $1 million house stone's throw from a meth lab. It is fucking wild how they distribute houses down here. Like, in my backyard is a $500,000 house, and my house obviously is not $500,000. So, but then 2 streets down from me, we got the old, 1950, 1960 trailers. There's one across the street from me, actually. It's just fucking wild. Kentucky's a goddamn culture shock. Run, do you, babe? Do you? And if you don't want to be seen on camera, don't be seen on camera. Just start a channel, dude. Look, you got to have thick skin, especially to go on live. You have to have thick skin. Because, like I said, the people who have issues are going to come in and they're going to project their bullshit onto you about being fat or ugly or whatever. Ignore them. They're sad individuals. They are looking for some type of self-gratification because they're not getting it somewhere else. So when you have a hater on your channel, let them hate, because that's the only satisfaction that they're getting in life, is to try to make other people feel as pathetic and as useless as they do. I fucking love Temu. Oh, here's my other little venture. I'm a graphic designer, and I sell shirts. I don't press them, though. I have a company do it because I don't like vinyl press shirts. These are not vinyl. These are like painted, if that makes sense. But it's another venture I do because I like doing it. I don't make money on that either, trust me. Because of the company I decided to go through, I make shit when I sell my clothes. Shit. But I got a lot of people wearing my merch, which is nice because I get orders all the time for my merch. I just don't make a lot of money off of it. That's my husband's job anyway. That's his thing. He decided he wanted me to design some stuff for him, and he was doing his own little thing. I designed some stuff for him and whatnot. Well, life, I would say that you deserve that. If you worked hard and you're on disability and you worked hard, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, this one, this is the I said what I said and I'll say it again shirt. Yes, I went to school for graphic design in Detroit, and I was actually valedictorian in my class, but I never did shit with it because where I lived, there was nowhere to really get a job. So I did nothing with it for like 12 years, and then I started designing T-shirts, and I have them up. They're You actually can find the link on my YouTube. It's like I think it's the first link, and I just make all sorts of designs, and my husband has me design him some stuff, and we put it up there. My favorite 80s band? I don't know. I don't know what it would cost to ship there. To be, I mean, honestly, it costs an ass ton to ship in America. And for my website, it is they run sales all the time, which is why I don't make any money because when they're on sale, I make shit. But they have if you spend over 80, you get free shipping, which is what I do. I go when I make some shirts, I'll wait and I'll make like 4 or 5 shirts, and then I go buy them so I can get the free shipping. But also, if you put in for when it's not on sale, if you put in your email and your phone number, you get 30% off, which is nice. I used that on my last order. I didn't want to wait for shit to go on sale, so I used a coupon. It is life. I agree. You're not gonna hurt me by saying that. You live in Tech Haven, Microsoft land. I fish. I Bill Gates' backyard from a boat. Security don't like you getting too close. What is the last concert I went to? I think that was Marianas Trench. I think the last concert I went to was Marianas Trench. I think that was 2015, 2016. I don't think I've been to one since. I think that was my last concert. I'm not a huge concert goer. I've been to a handful, but I am the type person who I stay all the way in back. I have a lot of social anxiety, and I don't like being up on top of people, which is why you could see me always away. But whenever I go to a concert, I'm in like the back row. Like I want to be able to make my escape. I've seen too many, like Pulse and all that. Like I'm good. Like I want to be back. But last thing I'm pretty sure that was the last concert I went to. There's this hairy little dachshund. It is so cute. So cute. It's like a little rug with feet. It's a long-haired dachshund. It is so adorable. Oh my god. And the guy literally was paying no attention, and he was like dragging the motherfucker. I thought you went to go see New Kids after that. No, because I know you did before or after that because you had talked about it. And I've only known you since 2021. Oh, there's another dog coming. I love just sitting here looking at dogs. um, yeah, I'm a very introverted person. A very introverted person. I'm an extrovert online because there's not people around. I'm. Oh, they want to fight. I think they want to fight. I can't. That one wants to fight. That one wants to love. Oh, he just rolled over. He was trying to jump around and he just rolled over. This little dog wants to fight. That one wants to play in love. That one wants to fight. I am not. I can be much more extroverted online than I ever could be in person. In person, I am a huge introvert. Here comes the fighter. My favorite boy band? I don't know. What would you consider a boy band? I used to love Hanson, Backstreet Boys. I don't think you consider Mariana's Trench a boy band. They're all like men, so I don't think you'd count that. But all the boy bands that was ever in existence are all old now. So I mean, is boy band really a thing anymore? But I was definitely pro Backstreet and not NSYNC. I can tell you that. What do I think of AI incorporated on live streams? What do you mean, like the people who act like AI? There's this, there's these two girls, and they do it at the same time, and holy shit, like I don't watch lives, but if they're on, I just kind of watch, like mesmerized for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, how the fuck do they do that in such unison? Backstreet, oh, the fuck? That was so close, bro. I literally almost got hit by a frisbee. It's right there. This is a frisbee park. So you have to watch out at any given time. You might be brained by a frisbee. Yeah, I haven't been to a lot of concerts. And the concerts I've been to, people will be like, what, why? I've been to 2 Christian concerts. Swear to God. I've been to 2 Christian concerts. I've been to a country concert, I don't know what you would consider Mariana's Trench as, and a Hanson concert. Um, All for One was being played in town, so I went to see them. You can tell how 90s I am. I saw Tim McGraw and Faith Hill the year they got together. We could totally tell they were going to get together. Like, they were just, like, not acting. You know, that was the year that they got together. I don't know, like, oh, and I went to Boyce Avenue. I forgot about that. I went to go see them in Ann Arbor. The two girls that just, yeah, they just, I don't know, they're two black girls, and they do the AI thing in complete unison. Like, it is, like, I am mesmerized if they come on my screen. I'm just like, oh my God, what am I watching? Yeah, I saw All for One when they came to town. I saw Hanson in 2002. My husband was hungover, and I drug him to a Hanson concert. He's literally told that story Saturday again. Do I eat meat? Yeah. Not a lot. I eat basically chicken and hamburger. I will eat steak, not gonna lie, but I like carbs. Can you tell? Uh, I like bread and potatoes. I'm a hobbit, so whisper and crinkle paper. Oh, the ASMR people. I used to do ASMR lives, but I did them differently. I played with slime and sand, kinetic sand. You got your senior school years in the 80s. Okay, I was born in the 80s, so I was born in the 80s. Why is your profile picture of, like, are those like your kids, grandkids? Because your profile picture looks really young. I'm in my car. I can actually do this now. I'm gonna have to turn my phone on in a minute. Hold on, wait. If we're in a race and I'm in second place and you pass me, what place are you in? It'd be first. The fuck? What type of riddle is that? I do diamond paintings too. I do diamond paint. You're the one with the blonde hair. You look 16. In that picture, you look 16. So I don't know. I don't need help. I'm good. Is my husband a long haul? No, he's home every night. That's why we moved down here. So basically, what happened was he was a truck driver. We had a really good run. We had a really good run where we would go from here to over here. Okay, so we'd go across the state, and he'd come back, and we made really good money. And we were in the middle of an adoption, and we couldn't move out of the state of Michigan because the adoption wasn't done because they wanted us to move to South Carolina. So we said we couldn't because we were adopting. So fast forward a couple months, and his building had a fire in it. And so in order to make the same amount of money, he had to drive from Detroit to the border of Mexico, and it was a 6 day turnaround. So he'd be gone for 6 days at a time, and then he'd be home on Sundays. And I had just adopted a teenager, and I was like, I am not raising this teenager by myself, so you better figure something the fuck out. So he went back to the company and was like, all right, look, we'll take that transfer. And they're like, well, here's the places you can transfer. We can't pay to move you, because the other one was going to be paid. They're like, we can't pay to move you. You can pick from 3 areas, which was Indianapolis, Greer, South Carolina, and Kentucky. And they said, we can't pay to move you, but you can use one of our trailers to haul your stuff, which saved us like 10 grand. And so we decided to move here. I wasn't going to move to Indianapolis because I was like way too close to home, and I'm like, no, I'm good. And I didn't want to move to South Carolina because it's expensive, it's hot, and there's hurricanes. We'd always wanted to live in Tennessee, and where we live in Kentucky, we're pretty close to the border. So we chose Kentucky and we came here. And like the cost of living is way lower down here, which is nice. And what we get paid is higher than average for the area. But by the time we have to pay back our fucking second bankruptcy, because they make you pay that one, we get garnished to hell for that. But it's wild. Why not Greer? Greer is more expensive. Yeah. See, the thing is, and you have to think about this. So we're getting paid the same amount whether we live in Indiana, Kentucky, or Greer. So if Greer is more expensive and I'm getting paid the same amount to live in Greer as I am in Kentucky, I'm gonna pick the cheaper place to live. That's why. So so that's how we ended up here, because I was not going to raise a problem child by myself. So um, we moved to where he could be home again every night. Yeah, Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I love it. For real, I really do. Yeah, I don't even understand all these little young whippersnappers talking about all this stuff that I don't understand. Do I like Kentucky Fried Chicken? Fun fact, I can literally get in my car and in about, I don't know, from here, in under 20 minutes, I can make it to the Kentucky Fried Chicken original first place that it's ever been, with a museum, in 20 minutes from where I'm sitting. I do actually love country music. A shocker, I know, right? I'm not on any drugs. I don't need drugs. Do I look like I'm on drugs? I'd be skinnier. um, Hi, you're Ashley? Hi, I'm not Ashley. I have numerous friends named Ashley, though. That's a big 80s name. Yep. All the whippersnappers. I don't know any of that. I did see some weird country song that was talking about skibidi and all that, and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Uh, so do I like Kentucky bourbon? No, I do like Tennessee whiskey. Literally. I can only drink distilled shit, so like I'm stuck at like whiskey and moonshine essentially, and I don't drink that often. So you've been to the OG KFC? They redid it during COVID. They just opened it up back up like last year. It's really nice in there. It's really really nice in there. American country music is really good. I know it's really bizarre to look at me and be like, oh yeah, no, I actually all of my stations on my radio are country. I listen to country, punk rock, pop rock, hard rock, rock, alternative rock. But I love when music incorporates rap. So I like rock rap and country rap, and because like the rap nowadays sucks. It's not like old school rap. So, but I do like when they throw Nelly on a track. Usually, if Nelly's on a track, I'll listen to it. So, Keith Urban, dude, I never knew Keith Urban was Australian till the motherfucker opened his mouth. This whole because he sounds so American. I could not believe that fucker was Australian. Could not believe it. Yes, I know who Run DMC is. I used to have the records. Deadass used to have records. Yes, we can, absolutely. Oh, I used to have a sticker of Limp Bizkit on my car. Limp Bizkit, Korn, Follow the Leader was their best album for sure. I didn't like LL Cool J, but I liked old school. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yes, I had the Sir Mix-a-Lot tape. I did, I did. Um, Not a huge Kane Brown fan. I feel like he went into country because he couldn't make it anywhere else. Unpopular opinion, but I think Kane Brown literally went to country because he couldn't make it in what he wanted to be in, and so he used country as a stepping stone to get into other genres that he was not being taken seriously in to begin with. It's not the fact I don't like him, I don't like him. See, I don't go like back country like that. Like I don't know. Like I like country music from 1990 till now, essentially. You don't like country? Oh, there's one of the I don't Luke. I think Luke Bryan's the one I don't like. There's a Luke I don't like, and I think it's Luke Bryan. I think he's the one I don't like. Um, Actually, my dad and my grandmother died of colon cancer, so I probably should get it checked. um, you know what's funny is I literally, if I were to turn on my radio right now, I have bluegrass covers of Green Day and Eve Six, bluegrass covers, and yeah. Oh, that sounds absolutely awful, Ambassador. Luke Combs is alright. Luke Combs is okay. Alan Jackson, I used to have his CD back in the day. The Summer Blues, Chattahoochee one. I started listening to country back in about 1994. That's when I went to go see Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. That was I had just left my rap era. And went to country. And then from country, I went to my alternative rock. Garth, I've never, like, there's like Baton Rouge. I'm not a Willie Nelson fan. I'm actually from Metro Detroit. I just live in Hicks City. Yeah, I got to see them in concert together the year that they got together. 94. Well, Damien, you can tell that you are literally not old enough to be on this app. So let me give you a little piercing knowledge here because obviously you do not know this. So this was the original LeBray setting. They call it a low LeBray now. This was the original setting back in the 90s. This is where you got it done. As time went on and people got more piercings, they went to the lip LeBray. The one that goes here and the one that goes here. This is the original LeBray. You can look that up. Did I go to Monroe? Yes, I did. Yep. If you're trying to divulge big dirty secrets on my past, it's not going to work, buddy. But yeah, I did go to Monroe. I did. No, it's not. This is where the original library was. People don't usually get it done down here no more, though. I actually have a whole video talking about my library and it's so funny to read the comments because you can see anybody around 25 and under, they're like, that's too low. And then you have people my age that are like, shut the fuck up. That's exactly where it needs to be. Well, Putty, how the hell would you? Well, I did say I was from Monroe, so it would make sense that I was from Monroe High. But yeah. Hi, KJ. I'm pretty sure you don't live in the penitentiary, but do you know they give iPads to people in penitentiaries? So I mean, like, it could be, but I doubt it. You're 31 with Gage's La Brea Bridge. Do you want a cookie? I had my bridge done twice. I've had these done, which you can still see the indents of. I've had these done. I've had my bridge done. I've had it all done. See my husband. Can fit fucking doorknobs through his ears. And I'm telling you, I'm 12 years older than you, and this was normal. Do I like Philly name? What does that mean? The only other high school in Monroe? No. Well, it depends because I mean you have St. Mary's, and you have Monroe, and then you have inside of Monroe. I mean you have Airport, you have um, Temperance, Bedford, Carlton. You have lots of different ones. There's actually quite a few different ones, but like inside Monroe proper, yeah, there's only the two. Well, no, there's also the alternative high school too, though. There's also the alternative high school, which I'm damn lucky I didn't have to go to after they tried to expel me after that whole gun incident. Not that I did it. Not that I did it. Not that I did it. That I was the one who told about it and incited panic yet again. I've also told stories though about how I went to Monroe because there was a girl from Teen Mom season 2 who went to my high school after I left. She's like 10 years younger than me. And then my daughter was friends with one of the girls on 16 and Pregnant because they went to her school. My whole school was rampant. Oh, I have a friend who comes in here. She had her first kid at 13. That was normal. Flat Rock? Oh, yeah, Flat Rock. My ex went to Flat Rock. You never felt the need to get tattoos? Because a lot of people don't. I did not eat dinner. I had lunch, and that is good enough. I tried a new place, Philly Cheesesteak Connection or something. And we bought like 6 things off the menu and just kind of picked. So, yeah, I would figure they wouldn't be able to access the internet because like that could get dangerous. This is just one of my mods. This is one of my smaller mods. No, I do not like Philly for a name. You had yours at 15? Yeah, I had a friend. This will tell you the high school that I went to. My friend had her first baby at 13. Another friend had a baby at 14. I was the only one who made it out of high school not knocked up, by the way. 2 of my friends were married and pregnant on graduation day. One of my friends was married with 2 kids on graduation day. I was the only one in my crowd that did not have my first abortion or child by the time that I got out of high school. It was wild. I've never been arrested. I just shockingly, I know, I've never been arrested. I've never been to jail. I've never been nothing. Worst I've ever had, and you can pull my background report. Worst I've ever had is I got a lot of traffic violations until my mid 20s. And people are like, why don't you like cops? Because I was pulled over every 5 minutes. I got pulled over for driving backwards once in Detroit. Don't ask. So, well, Jen, I would say the 61 people in here care. If you don't care, get the fuck out. Yeah, no, I wouldn't tell people to, if you want to get a tattoo, get them. If you don't, you don't. I love your self-confidence, and you were so right about the original La Brea. I'm 23, so I wasn't alive back in the day, but you're so right. These correcting you are wrong. I love that. Back in the day, yeah, back when there was no electricity, we only had the ice box, and we churned our own butter back then. Yeah, there was a lot of, I mean, it was wild. The people that, I was like the only person who so it wasn't a surprise to me when Teen Mom came to my high school. Our bottom wing of my high school, the bottom, because we had wings, and the one bottom of our wing was only for pregnant moms. The daycare was there. When you got pregnant, you went to that wing. You had all your classes in that wing. There was a daycare for your kids that the students would run as a class credit. It was wild. It was wild. Um, I never wanted to be a teen parent, so I like nope, I'm good. I'm good. Um, they have the hide of calling you names about living in a trailer if you can get through high school and not doing that. Um, hey youngsters, if it wasn't for Gen X, you wouldn't have internet or Windows or cell phones. True facts. Do you know I'm a Zennial? I'm a Zennial. And we played outside um, all day. And then when we were about 16, the internet came along, and I got my first cell phone and pager. I had a pager. I had two pagers. I had pagers, cell phones, whatever, at 16. But I had back then it was pay by the minute, and I had to get a job, and I had to pay my cell phone card prepay. Um, and so like we were still normal that we went outside with the hose water and neglect, but that we also started getting online and doing those types of things. Be home when the street lights are on. That was the rule, man. When the street lights are on, you go home. Yes, Zennials. Okay, so Gen X goes to 80, and millennials are 81 or something. Because Gen X goes to 80, and millennials start at 81. Well, there's a patch over. I actually have a shirt on my site. Zennials are 77 to 83. So yeah, I'm a lot more Gen X than most of my millennial counterparts because I'm very the I'll give you something to cry about generation. So can't make calls after oh, you're the 7 generation. I was the 9. What was it? Weekends and after 9 on the cell phones. After 9 and on weekends, minutes were free. Yeah. So I'm 82. I was born in 82. So they're gonna kick me out of this park soon. They will come along and they'll kick me out of here. You're not allowed here after dark, so they will literally shut the gate. But there's still cars here. But as soon as that car shows up, I gotta go because they'll lock me in. You had a Qualcomm? Nice. You were born in '73, all right. So you're a little bit older than me. My T-shirts, they're on my site. There are if you go to my YouTube, it's the very first link, the Sticks and Stones. Though that is my merchandise that I design. It's like my first link when you open up my YouTube, it'll have a link, and that first link where it says tpublic.com/user/sticks and stones. That's my merch. This is one of my shirts right here. So, no, not the cops. Oh, oh, is that them? That might be them. Well, they're backing up. Um, no, it's like parks in Kentucky. They close it like dark. So as soon as they figure that it's dark, they will literally say, "Okay, well we're closing up," and they'll start going up to the cars and be like, "You need to leave." So I'm waiting. I don't see them yet, but there's still kids in the park. So yeah, they literally on all the ones that are on any park that is gated, they will come tell you need to leave, and they'll lock it up. You feel like you're 37. I feel like I'm 97. So I mean, yeah, I got a lot. I have a really good let them line. I was wearing a let them yesterday. I got a lot of let them, fuck around and find out. A lot of some mentally ill ones. Just I got a bunch of different ones. I got my Zennial shirt on there. I just put that up there. Is the city very strict? I don't live in the city. I live out in the fucking boonies. But I'm in the city, so yeah, I guess so. I'm like in the middle of the city right now, so yeah, I guess so. You're 95, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm waiting. Like it's getting dark. They're gonna be here any second. I'm shocked they're not here yet, to be honest. But there's quite a few cars still in the parking lot. So, is there a lot of area in the crime? No, mostly meth houses, pretty much. No, there's not really a lot of crime here. I mean, there's really not. It's weird. I live in the boonies though. When we bought a house, I purposely did that. I have goats. I have goats and pigs. I purposely live out in the sticks, out in the mountains. I don't live in the holler. I did look at a house in the holler and realized I did not like the banjos and left. But I do live not in the city. So if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. Please come hang out with us if you're a decent human being. Please feel free to stop by. I'm live like every night, almost every night, except for Sundays because my husband's off on Sundays, so I don't really go live a whole lot on Sundays. But feel free to subscribe. Feel free to member. Help pad my paycheck. But definitely subscribe. Come hang around. So, are you guys getting ads? It's weird because with being on mobile, I don't really know how that works. Are you guys getting ads right now? It's a trip being born in 2000 and having friends that are way older than me. Plus, my parents are old. That's not that old. You're not getting, oh my God, really? It's so weird. I'm gonna have to go back to doing them on my computer. I do, William. Only at the start? Okay. That's alright. I'm still getting them at the start. I'll have to keep doing them on my computer then. My computer makes me more ad money. But all the people going in and out from being on mobile, I guess it makes up for that. So, you turn 40 next month? Yay! My 30s were my best year. I loved my 30s. My 30s were great. I know my video quality is better. I'm thinking about getting a better webcam, possibly, at some point. Feel free to Cash App or Venmo me so I can buy a new webcam. Those fuckers are expensive. Like, the one that I'm looking at is ridiculous. Like, and that's not even, like, a good one. Like, a decent one is $95. A decent one. A decent webcam is $95. And the one I'm looking at is, I'm looking at one for 95 and one for 165. But I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I think at the beginning of every live, I'm gonna be like, donate to Ryan's buy a new webcam fund. That way I don't look like I'm in a hole the whole time. I have a webcam, but I basically am in the dark, so. But yeah, I might, see, now that I'm getting kicked out of here, I might, after I go home and feed the dogs, I might actually go live again. So, because my phone's about to die anyways. So I figure they kick me out of here, which I think is about to happen. I'll go home and feed the dogs. I might go live again. Like, why not? You guys have been being really good. If you guys want to stop by again, I know certain people will stop by again. So they haven't. Now my door's hanging open. They'll literally walk up to my door and be like, "You need to leave." I've had my door knocked on. Oh, yep. They're behind me right now. Hold on. They're behind me. Watch. They're like parked right behind. Like, I couldn't leave if I wanted to. They're parked right behind me. Nope, they were just stuck. Okay. I think. Hold on, let me see. Because they usually have an emblem on their car. Nope, they're just parking. It wasn't. I thought it was, but it wasn't. I'm shocked. Normally they'd be shut by now. Like, this is dark. I'm shocked that they haven't kicked me out yet, to be honest. I do not go deer hunting. My husband wants to, but I can't do that. That's them. I see the emblem on the car. The one that was stopped behind me, that is them. They're down there with the emblem on the car. Did I think I was going to... Dude, you should have been on the live last night. There was a cop parked right behind my car. He pulled some guy over right behind me. Like, I couldn't move if I wanted to. Like, he had my car, like, blocked in. But I want to see if he walks up to me. Like, I haven't been kicked out of a park since last year. Last year or the year before, I was chilling on a live in a parking lot after I walked around or whatever. And they're like, we're closing the doors. And I'm like, oh, okay. So they're down there though, but there's still at least 4 cars in the parking lot, so they haven't walked down here yet. But they're down there. They're in their car. I'm wondering if they're waiting until 9:30. Maybe they're waiting until 9:30. Am I gonna wait? Probably. I had chickens. The coyotes ate them. Oh, so pissed, man, because I had like 5 asshole chickens, and then I had my favorite pet chicken. I was pissed. Pissed. So we don't have any chickens right now. They got my neighbor's chickens 2 years before they got mine, and we had fences up, and we thought they'd be fine, but they would wander over into the goat and pig enclosure, and I think that's where they got them, because all that is an electric fence that keeps them in. So ended up losing my chickens. They're backing up. I want to see if he tells me to leave. Okay, hold on. Oh, no, they're just leaving. Oh, oh, they're getting out. Uh, yep, hold on. Yep, they're getting ready to lock up. All right, I gotta go. All right, I'll probably get on live here in a little bit. I gotta